Hello, gamers. Hello. Hello, gamers. How are we? How are we today? Uh, I'm okay. I'm I'm fine. Yesterday, I was maybe less fine. But now, I'm fine. It's fine. I'm fine. It's fine. I'm fine. So, thank you for head pats. Thank you. Coyote, thank you for 40 months! That's almost a whole month! Oh my god! Holy shit. So as you can see, we're here with our girl Solas. I don't remember how far we got. I don't even think we've done Ifrit yet, so we're just going, we're rolling, we're doing baby mode. But yeah, so yesterday I have to go out to meet Thancred. So, let me start heading in that direction. Let me just... There we go. So, we needed to head out we were going to have family holiday dinner. And we get maybe, I don't know, like 20 minutes out. And our car alerts, it brings up a low tire pressure alert. And we're like, oh, geez. This is a brand new car, by the way. Like, my mom just got this car, like, less than a month ago. So, we see that there's a rest stop nearby. We're, like, just coming up toward a rest stop. So we're like, oh, cool. Okay, we'll go to the Wawa. And we'll get... I'm gonna tell y'all this story begins and ends with Wawa. So we go to the Wawa. And we go to fill up the tires. And for some reason, the Wawa smells like absolute shit. Like literal, it smells like literal feces. We do not know why. And the air pump is over by the Tesla chargers, so there's a guy in a Tesla at the air pump, and then he finishes with the air pump after, like, 10 minutes. And then he doesn't, like, drive away from the air pump, and my mom is like... My mom has to get out of the car and ask this guy to move because we need the air pump. And he's apparently rude to her. Unsurprising from a man in a Tesla. So, we get the air pump going. And for some reason, my mom cannot get air in this tire. It's like she starts deflating the tire. So, she's now panicking. Another guy pulls up to use the air pump. And he helps her, and we get air in the tire. And we get out of the way so he can use the air pump. And we're still seeing this low tire pressure warning. Even though our gauge is reading everything normal. What we don't know in this moment is that you have to actually reset that alert. You have to go in and manually tell it that you've put air in the tires. So we're like, but we don't know that. So the alert's still going off, and we're like, oh my god, we can't go another 45 minutes not knowing if our tires are, like, if something is wrong with our tires. So my mom is losing it. She is going nuts. I have already texted my aunt being like, hey, we're putting air in the tires. We're a little delayed. And then we have to, like, call my aunt to be like, hey, we have to go home because we don't know if the tires are okay. We're not even halfway out to where we're going yet. we're gonna just go home. And they're like, okay, and my mom is like freaking out and not telling everything, but I don't want to make I don't want to interrupt and make the situation worse to be able to explain it calmly. So I'm just sitting there, trying not to start spiraling, because everyone else is spiraling. And I'm trying to hold it together and figure out, should I interrupt and try to explain the situation? Because my mom is also driving. Like, we have the hands-free phone thing. This is a fairly recent, I think it's like a 2022 vehicle. So, like, you know, she's not driving in a dangerous way. It's just like, should I take over and let her focus on driving? But we get through that call. And then my aunt starts texting, like, suggestions, and my mom's like, the text message alert goes off, so, like, my mom knows something came in, and I look down to see what it is, and I'm like, you know, she's just sending suggestions, and my mom is, like, still freaking out, because I'm like, she's not sending anything helpful. So then I text my aunt, like, hey, that's not a thing that we can do. We are just gonna go home. We're not even halfway there. So we get home. And, you know, we have to decompress from all this. And then, you know, I'm tired. I'm fairly upset. We're both upset. And I don't want to cook. I don't want to cook because I'm tired and I'm upset. So I'm like, let me order my favorite Italian comfort meal. So, and then I have to go through this entire, like, guilt spiral of, I don't want to be involved in people working on Thanksgiving. But I end up ordering food. And the first restaurant cancels my order. They cancel my order. And I'm like, okay, they probably weren't actually open. So I order from another place. And then they cancel my order. And I'm like, oh my god. So that place probably isn't open either. So the only place that I know will be open is Wawa. And by this point, it's like 8 o'clock. It's like 8 o'clock at night at this point. And I'm trying to hold it together. I'm not doing great at this point. And I'm like, Wawa cannot let me down. I cannot handle Wawa letting me down at this point. I know they're open. So I get a bowl of turkey and mashed potatoes and some corn, a little cup of soup, and some garlic knots, and a chocolate banana smoothie. And I'm like, that's a valid Thanksgiving meal. And I go downstairs and I pour myself a big bowl of salad, because I have a bag of salad in the fridge that I don't have to, like, prepare. It's just prepared lettuce and cabbage and carrots. So I pour myself a bowl of salad to go with all of this. And the guy brings me my food from Wawa, and I gave him a really big tip. I gave him, like, an over 30% tip. And, you know, I take my Wawa, and I go upstairs, and I watch Gav and Boom Boonger and Ark with Drez, and I eat my Thanksgiving dinner, and it was fine. The turkey wasn't as good as I remember it being. The like, hot carved turkey and gravy. The turkey wasn't as good as I remember it being in previous years, but the mashed potatoes and the corn and the soup were really good. The garlic knots were fucking incredible. Wawa has some of the best garlic knots I've ever had, because they're not, like, oily, and they don't have raw garlic dumped on top of them like you'll get at, like, a pizza place. I don't know why they just dump it. Like, the thing is, I struggle with raw garlic. Cooked garlic, I'm fine. Cooked garlic, great. Raw garlic I struggle with. Because it doesn't taste like anything, then you bite into it and you get that, like, big, all I can taste is garlic, and it's I have problems with certain foods. But these, they're not oily, and it's just like garlic powder on them. Wawa has the best garlic knots I have ever fucking had. They're so good. Y'all go get yourself some Wawa garlic knots. But, you know, Wawa came through for me in my hour of need. This story, as it should, as all stories should, begins and ends at Wawa. The drink was really good. I love it's one of the frozen drinks, I think. It was like a chocolate banana something. It was very good. Praise be to Wawa. Out there coming in clutch. Coming through for me. Wawa has never failed me once in my miserable life. Wawa, if no one's got me, Wawa has got me. Love that for them. Love Wawa. But that was my Thanksgiving. So my aunt brought food home for us. So I have a piece of salmon and some mashed potatoes in the fridge that I can have for dinner tonight. Have kind of a late. You know, I was excited. My mom got me an early Christmas present. She got me new sneakers. Clutch, Wawa, always. She got me some new sneakers. They're nothing fancy. They're just some black slip-on Skechers. But they're nice looking and they're comfortable, is the thing. So, I was, like, really excited to, like, be out. God damn it, why does that keep happening? What does that? Select device?
Pog online poggers.
Okay, it should be fine now. I don't know why. I don't know why it was doing that. So Thancred. Thancred's here. We're ready to begin, Thancred. Oh, we getting cozy? I am cozy. I have a heating pad on my chair now, for my back. I've been sleeping so much lately, and it is pissing me off. I'm so done sleeping for like 12 hours a day. We're investigating crimes. It is like that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. No, we haven't gotten snow yet. We got a lot of rain yesterday. We're not quite cold enough for snow yet. I think we're in, like, the 40s. But we might get some in the future. Now, since the attack on their caravan, our friends at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern have doubled security over all their shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abduction should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone, so that would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isambard... We're taking the hobbits to Isambard? Serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see that he gives us his full cooperation. Thanks, Thancred. So we're going to Camp Drybone. I'm not attuned to Camp Drybone, so we'll go to Blackbrush Station. I've been thinking a lot about Solus lately, because I've been doing a lot of, Warrior of Light Question of the Days on Blue Sky, as y'all may or may not have noticed. And, you know, I do them for Ryder first, because she's my main, but, you know, Solus is the one that has backstory. So, you know, I think about her, too. And, you know, I've just been thinking about how fun the expansions are gonna be, you know, playing playing a character that has backstory, like, related to things. Like, especially Stormblood is gonna be... Thinking about how Solus is going to react to things in Stormblood is very fun to... Where the fuck is this exit? Okay, it's like all the way through the clutch. Toxic Toad? Oh no! He's gonna make bad comments on the internet. There it is. Okay. We're going. We're getting there. We're making it happen. Hello, my wife.
Welcome to Sad Girls, a podcast about feelings and other things also. I'm Maru.
And I'm Sono. And
we're the Sad Girls.
It's funny because you were saying you were kind of like taking on Jordan's affectations of things, and I'm like, I kind of just naturally talk like Jarvis.
Yeah.
I'm like, we are the Sad Girls. It's us.
Well, hey, it's not like I ever do anything like, speak at sotto voce, because I'm like super cool. I've started doing it. It's kind of annoying. It's kind of difficult. I just came here. I'm not gonna be here for long because I have like a lot of tidying to do and some laundry that I meant to do earlier, and then I didn't because I got sad about a thing. But because Chad, do you ever get sad about a thing?
You ever just
like,
get
I never
sad
do.
about stuff? We were just talking about how I had a rough one yesterday.
Oh yeah, no, I heard. I was lurking. I never get sad. I just, if I think I'm not gonna get sad, I just watch a video with Jordan Peterson, and just, clean my room, it's all fine, it's all good, But yeah, no, I just had a rough one because my haircut I got a new haircut,
yeah,
and it's good. It looks good. It's not as good as last time. And that kind of put me in a weird mood because I had to like really explain, and I'm having this issue that I was saying on our group chat where I'm having trouble communicating with artists, and this is something that is like understandable. I'm talking to artists whose English is a second language, English is my second language. Mistakes are gonna happen. But this is the second artist that I'm commissioning that I'm having this issue with because it's very specific. It's not just like, if I'm just commissioning some like cute art or whatever, it's fine. But this is stuff for like my branding, for my overlays.
Asset commissions can always be like kind of complicated.
Yeah. To the point that I'm like, I love it. I got a new logo. I got a new logo, chat. You're not gonna see it for a few months, but and I love it. But also I'm like, we'll probably change it eventually, But right now, I'm trying to like get references to an artist about what punk means, and turns out, Sono, did you know? Apparently, the emos in the early 2000s, they just jacked the punk aesthetic. They just jacked it.
Oh yeah, they kind of jacked a combination of punk and goth. Because emo was not, emo was kind of derogatory.
Yeah. But can I show you very quickly? Can I before you start this? I mean, you can do that bottle if you want. Can I show you really quickly the reference that I want to send to this artist? And I'm looking at this, and it's like an emo themed to extreme package, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, there is nothing there aside from like the diamond, because the diamond is very like emo. Aside from the diamond and maybe the bats, everything else is just punk. It's literally just punk. Every single aspect of that aesthetic, the dripping graffiti, the stuff, everything. It's all punk, and I'm just like, this is the communication problem I'm having.
And I think part of it is like emo transitioned to scene, and scene used a lot of punk.
Okay.
Um,
In Ireland,
the 2000s
yeah.
the 2000s teenage aesthetics was a very complicated thing in the US.
See, like in Ireland, I just went to like punk gigs with like, and it wasn't like when we're talking about like punk gigs, I'm talking like local trashy punk bands of a bunch of dirty boys screaming who made zines about capitalism. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what punk is to me, not whatever emo was or whatever, chemical MCR, whatever. I ain't about that. You know what I
Yeah, and
mean?
see the thing is
So
like
like,
MCR was like the combination of emo and scene, and like it wanted to be goth, but it wasn't quite goth.
yeah,
Cuz like you had punk,
yeah.
grunge, emo,
Grunge not to be confused
goth.
with grunge not to be confused with what I get out of my bike. That's gunge.
Um you had grunge, you had goth, you had emo, you had hot topic goth, and you had scene. And these were all separate but overlapping subcultures.
Uh-huh.
And they didn't all overlap with each other, but they overlapped in this kind of spiraling chain where any of them, like emo, hot topic goth, and scene, could overlap with basically anything else. Yes, as TPR says, it's very important to emphasize hot topic goth, because that is
Yeah.
not true goth.
Yeah,
There
we didn't
is,
have that we didn't really have that we knew about it. We didn't quite have that in Ireland. We just had goth. We just had like the one goth night in the one goth club called Dominion that I used to attend, and I made no friends there.
yeah, no. See,
Everyone was very friendly, by the way.
we had true goth and hot topic goth, which was
Yeah.
kind of a combination of emo and scene with some goth elements. Didn't usually draw from punk, and especially not grunge. It would draw a little bit from grunge because you'd have stuff like plaid, and ripped clothing, which was very grunge, but grunge was never fitted. Grunge was literally like your 20-year-old faded, torn up t-shirt that you got at a band concert when you were like 13 and now you're 25 and you're still wearing it. And grunge is basically exactly what it sounds like, but it was all of these subcultures kind of coexisted, and to anyone outside them, they were all essentially the same thing, but it is extremely nuanced and important to realize that they are all extremely different, even though they do overlap.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just been a weird one because it's like conveying my understanding of an aesthetic has been so difficult because I am not a professional graphic designer, so all I can do is like say, hey, I like this thing, and you either get it or you don't.
Yeah.
And it's like there's a lot of things that are very common, and it's like it's very hard to convey. Chat, just so you want to know what I'm trying to convey. My character is a cyborg who is a punk from a cyberpunk future. What I don't want a cyberpunk overlay because those are a dime a dozen. Like everyone has a punk cyberpunk overlay. I want like a punk looking overlay that has circuity bits.
Yeah.
Now, sounds like a cyberpunk overlay,
But it's
and
not. Those are...
in a world not gone awry, that would be a cyberpunk overlay. If the cyberpunk aesthetic wasn't crystallized as a specific thing. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, but that's what I'm dealing with. Yeah, because the concept, like Maru is a cyberpunk, like Maru is a cyborg, but cyberpunk is not like my whole deal. Like the punk aspect on
Yeah,
its own is important.
it's less cyber, more punk instead of less punk,
Yeah.
more cyber, which is the traditional cyberpunk.
Well, in the
See,
90s we did more cyber, if you know
well,
what I mean.
the thing is, the thing with cyberpunk is that it's actually like cyber grunge.
Yeah.
It's it's fascinating, really.
Yeah. Yeah. No, absolutely. It's very hard for me to like. This is something I always struggle with, like conveying what a genre, what an aesthetic is. Like, I've tried to convey stuff like, whatever aesthetic the first opening of Diamond is Unbreakable is going for.
Yeah.
Whatever that is, whatever that JoJo opening aesthetic with clashing patterns is, that. Well, I mean that's not what I'm talking about here, but you know what I mean. Like it's, but yeah. So no, yeah, that's what I'm struggling with, and I got like really depressed because I'm like, I hate one of okay, we all have dumb shit that upsets us, right? Like that we
Yes.
know shouldn't. It's not really an upsetting thing. It's not really a big deal, but sometimes it just gets under your skin. And one thing that gets under my skin is people not understanding what I say because I speak three languages and I'm a translator. And so when someone repeatedly doesn't get what I'm saying, I feel like a failure. I feel like I, took a wrong turn in my life. If I can speak all these languages, if I have this translation degree, if I know all of this stuff about languages, and I just can't convey a simple idea, you know what I mean? I'm like, is my brain fucking rotting because of my, illness or whatever? I just like, I get really annoyed with myself. So that's kind of what's got it
Yeah,
into me. The
and
fact, like the haircut situation didn't help it either.
yeah, I think the thing with this is there is such a cultural difference in what certain aesthetics mean.
Yeah.
And it because again, I look at that emo Twitch stream package and I'm like, that's scene. That's not emo, that's scene.
I'm just like, that's punk but pink. And punk but pink is just punk. You can make punk be pink, you can make punk be whatever. The problem is also like when you go to Google Images and you Google punk graphic design, punk aesthetic, 99.9% of the stuff that you see is graphic design derived from one specific Sex Pistols album cover.
Yes.
And it's just like, oh, you know what I mean? It's complicated.
Yeah, because these are graphic designers who are not punk, just drawing on one easily obtainable punk thing that they're aware of.
Yeah. And then like to give you an example of this like cultural difference, also generational difference, like my friend of the channel, by which I mean my channel because I you don't know him, friend of the channel, Twirling Curtis. He is this lovely VTuber who is an amazing artist. He has a band, whatever. When I saw him, I was like, oh, this guy's a punk. Like the aesthetic of his VTuber avatar is what I would call punk. The aesthetic of his entire stream is what I would call punk. Dude strikes me like a punk, and he's like, oh, I'm not a punk, and I'm like, and I've also seen what he looks like in real life because he's not, he doesn't have the kayfabe. Because I've seen like pictures and videos of his band, and I'm like, from my perspective, I'm like, I DM'd Skylarka about this. I was like, Sky, am I missing something? You're American. You're American and you're a punk. You get this, right? And Sky is like, well, yeah, but like with like younger people don't use punk that much, apparently in America.
Yeah,
So,
we don't really use punk as much anymore. Punk and grunge have kind of gone, but like punk is thought of as very 80s and grunge is thought of as very 90s.
Like, because my point of reference is like when I went to when I went to America, I was hanging out with like in 2009, 2010. I was hanging out with a lot of like queer punks, right? And they were using the words like punks, and there were a lot of punk zines and stuff like that. But also, I have recently come to the realization this was 14 years ago.
Yeah, and like I think in places like big cities, there is still like punk and grunge scenes, but they are our age.
Yeah.
I don't know how many young people are involved, but like
Yeah.
emo and scene and Hot Topic goth were very suburban cultures.
Mm-hmm. Of course, yeah.
Because that kind of grew out of they don't have access to the true punk and grunge scenes. Like, you know, the kids in the suburbs of, I don't know, North Carolina don't have access to CBGBs, which sadly none of us do now. As I cross myself, like the Catholic I am.
Yeah, crossing herself like Rey Mysterio going to the ring.
But, you know, like, they wouldn't have access to, like, CBGBs or anything like that. So, you know, all they really would have access to is Hot Topic and like, Spencer's.
Yeah.
So they kind of grew a sort of secondary subculture off of that.
It's interesting. Oh yeah, Twirling Curtis is a cool dude. You're right, Raku. It's interesting because like when I was in the punk scene in Dublin, it's like you saw a lot of people with similar like manners of dress and aesthetic, but there wasn't like a required aesthetic. Like my mate Damo, who was a drummer in one of the more at the time prominent bands in that underground punk scene, like he was a guy that like, dressed in like blue jeans and t-shirts. You know what I mean? Like there wasn't like a requirement. There were a lot of people that like dressed in all black, had a lot of piercings, lots of tattoos and stuff like that. But there was also a lot of people that just like didn't. And it was less about like the way you looked. There was definitely like a look, right?
Yeah.
But you didn't have to follow that look because what mattered was that you were like into a lot of similar music, into like the activism. A lot of people were vegan. A lot of people were like involved in anti-capitalist activism, stuff like that, right?
Ezzy, thank you for the resub. And the thing is, like, in like true punk and grunge and goth subcultures, that was always true. But again, you have to understand these suburban kids are trying to recreate something, and the visual aesthetic is the easiest way to do that, especially when you're very young and you don't fully understand or are able to commit to the activism or veganism and stuff like that. So they would take these very visually telltale signs and start ascribing that. And the visual look was really, again, is the most important part of these subcultures.
Yeah, no, yeah, I do know that, and also I'm sorry, this came into my brain when you said Telltale, Hot Topic Goth, a Telltale game series. It's like you don't. Brandy got you an HIM necklace, and you didn't wear it. You didn't wear it to the hangout.
Yeah.
Brandy will remember this.
Like, okay, so here is the best kind of description of what I can, the sense of like the Hot Topic goth and the emo that I can give you is Ebony Dementia Darkness Ravenway.
Oh yeah. Oh, I am extremely familiar.
Yeah, like that is truly the emo Hot Topic goth of our generation.
Amazing.
And I think kind of other characters, the way she made other characters was very scene coded.
Yeah.
Where Scene was kind of Hot Topic goth but bigger. But more. Where you had like the very box-dyed, bright-colored hair. It was Scene was the blue hair and pronouns of the 2000s.
Yeah.
Where you had like the very big, like you had the emo bang is actually more of a if the emo bang is combined with like very big spiked hair, that is a Scene look. Arm warmers, stripes. Stripes was a very Scene thing. Horizontally striped socks or arm warmers, or even t-shirts. Chains, extremely baggy pants. Like extremely baggy Hot Topic pants is a very Scene thing. Okay, the best way I can describe Scene is Sparkle Dogs. If you know what Sparkle Dogs are, right?
I was told about Sparkle Dogs because Maya told me that my Hrothgirl looked like a Sparkle Dogs character. Is that the same? Am I thinking about the same thing?
Your Hrothgirl is a little Sparkle Dogs coded.
Yeah.
Is a bit Sparkle Dogs coded, but like, hold on, let me find you a proper Sparkle Dog. I'm gonna find you a good proper Sparkle Dog. I think this one is kind of tongue-in-cheek, joking about Sparkle Dogs.
Who let you in here?
Confront me with your Sparkle Dog.
Do it for the one time. Thank you for the follow. But imagine this as a 15-year-old.
Yes.
Imagine this is a 15-year-old, and that is a Scene kid.
Yeah.
Like, let me find you some good proper. Oh yeah, patterns in the hair is a very Scene kid, kind of look. This is.
Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, the
this,
Avril Lavigne.
Yeah.
The adjacent.
Yeah, asymmetrical mismatch. That's very, like, that is a very distinctly different culture than like Hot Topic goth or emo, or clearly like punk, grunge, proper goth.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, no, I hear you.
Like, again, it's very emo adjacent, but emo was the only color an emo would wear is red. You would have black with white accents and red accents. Where Scene you could get much more colorful.
Yeah, I understand.
Thank you all for coming to my TED Talk about 2000s American teenage subcultures.
Thank you. And now I need to actually dip because I need to I need to message this artist and I need to put some laundry in. But thank you. And we say the same thing at the end of every Sad Girls. We love you.
And we're sorry.
And we're sorry. All right, bye, my wife. See you soon. Bye.
If y'all don't listen to the podcast Sad Boys, I highly recommend it. It is a favorite of mine. I have caused Maru an extreme amount of brain rot, getting her into Sad Boys. They're very good. What do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me. You know what? That's fair. You see this? That's a valid reaction. Sheila! Thank you for the raid! I gotta fix my alerts. The text on them has gotten weird. Oh, you're playing 14 too? Where are you? Where are you in the story? The tales. Hello! Hello, gamers! We're gaming! Yes, thank you so much! Thank you for bringing everybody! Just as I told you, wasn't it? A whole lot of them are terrified. I don't know who this guy is. He says I pissed him off back in Ul'dah, and I'm like, okay, you're probably a bitch then. There's been talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and moved on to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. Post Shadowbringer is good stuff. Yeah, Ungust, a bastard! A funny little bitch that I don't like. This is Solus. She is the Black Tiger of Garlemald. She grew up in Garlemald, in the outskirts of Garlemald, and escaped, out into the woods. Yes, she's Kibby! She's Kibby. She escaped and went through the Black Shroud, that's what it's called. And into Garlemald. My daughter! My beautiful daughter! Thank you for the resub! Hello, hello, hello! Yeah, Elidibus. Just Elidibus things. So now she's trying to be... So now Solus is out here in Eorzea trying to be relatively inconspicuous, and getting involved in things. Getting involved in things that make her not very inconspicuous. The people are unhappy, is what we've learned. I see. I suppose I should have suspected as much from Ungust. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know something of use. Sure. Yay, we're level 20! Oh, we gotta do a job quest at some point. Ooh. Funny shirt. If we would know what the common folk speak of to their gods, we've no better place to ask than the church of Saint Adama Landama. It's a small and humble church found to the northwest of here. And so long as you're headed there, might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? This man just wants me to drag a goddamn corpse up the hill? A morbid request I grant you, but it must be borne to burial, and I trust none more than you to see it done. Why would you trust me? I'm a big kitty. Seek out a man named Marquise. He tends the graves of the Lich Yard. He will tell you where the body is to be interred. I'm a big cat with horns and a ferret on my shoulder. What about me seems trustworthy? I know. Just bringing bodies places. Just dragging bodies around the desert. It is a nice shoulder ferret. Don't know where it came from. Hello, sir. In Rome Reborn, it is every day you're asked to just dispose of random dead bodies. That is all we do in Rome Reborn. I am Marquise, yes. A body, of course. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, miss. If you seek a place of burial, then there is an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there. You would not believe how many fucking bodies you fucking deal with in Rome Reborn. How do I get up there? I'm pretty sure up there is where I'm supposed to be going. How do I get up there? Do I just... No? How do I get up there? There's gotta be a better way than this. There's gotta be a better way than what I'm doing. Oh, here we go. Yep. I don't even think I've fought Ifrit yet. Solus hasn't done anything at this point. Which, you know, is her overall goal. She's trying to lay low right now. Hold on. I fucked something up with my HUD. I thought this was a different thing. Is it target bar? I don't think it's... No, it's not target bar. Why is my limit gauge all the way up there? That is a ridiculous place for that to be in. I can't figure out how to get my HUD layout from Ryder onto Solus. Everything I did was for like reloading it onto Ryder but on a different computer. I can't figure out how to get it to get it set up for Solus. Oh god, that is a fucking embalmed corpse. Jesus. I'm just gonna jump off this hill. It's fine. Oh my god, I forgot her voice was like that. Ugh. May they all walk in Thal's realm. What? Missing people? I'm afraid I can't help you. Wait a second! I forgot who this was! Wait a second, bitch! I know you! But maybe Sister Orson can. She's been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. Like, I feel like Solus would look at this face and be like, squints real hard. Have we met? Where do I know you from? I don't know people here. Why do I know you? Why do you look so familiar? If you look familiar, that's bad for me. I don't know why, though. Pardon me. You will find Sister Orson within the church walls. Are you sure we haven't met? You sure we haven't met before? You look real familiar. Okay, I gotta do a quick ad break, and then we will be right back to see what the church knows. So we'll be right back. ここにはよく来ます. Oh, I come here often. Oh, I can do a pickup line. ここにはよく来ますか? You come here often? You come here often? Oh my god, it's the meme! It's the meme! It's the salt meme! It's the sprinkling salt meme! Oh my god. Holy shit, what? Arvin's memeing! This boy out here memeing at us! Is there fall damage in this game? I'm very afraid to... Oh god, I guess we're finding out!
Are you fucking around?
Oh god, I'm stuck! Oh god, I'm stuck! Holy shit. I don't know what to do. Wait, I can maybe teleport. I can't open the map!
Oh no! Oh no, is this your first...
This is my first, like, major glitch! I fell off a mountain, I cannot do anything? Okay, it just put me back. Okay. Okay, it just put me back at the top of the mountain.
Oh, we are uwooing? Uwu? Uwu, I love Uva so much. I love Uva. I love him. Ben 10 ass looking motherfucker.
Where did it go? Yeah! Yeah! This is why I brought the bucket. I need defense. You okay? Little robot man? Oh, I killed him. I've done it. I've committed a murder. We all knew this was coming. Time to get my bucket. Commit another crime. You cannot stop me from trying to seduce Mascot Bowser. I will seduce Bowser. He will be my husband. And I will marry him because he is sexy. And then I will make him into Bowsette, who is also sexy and can step on me. Thank you. What's your name? Why is the one in the two different sizes? Hello, I am a cat. I killed him. I've committed my second murder of the day. Sir, you're just making noises at me. I am a cat. I do not understand your human language. I am a cat. I fell down a hole. That's okay. I don't know your name either. I don't know my name. I'm a cat. Oh, I guess I could also just pull the plug out. Now I have a battery! Now I'm a cat with power! Both literal and metaphoric. Ah, damn. It's got a fucking cute charm. Be Yandere, Morbius! Yes! Yandere Morbius confirmed! And, like, my friend was like, oh, I saw this booth that had all these grahas, and, like, pointed me toward it. And I went up to them. I went up to this booth. And I looked at them. I looked the artist dead in the eyes. I looked him dead in the eyes and said, give me every graha you've got. And they're like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I want all of them. So if you then come this way, over the bridge, this will bring you down to the beach and the graveyard, where I bury my enemies. My wife! Sorry, I don't get the opportunity to make that joke very often. Suma. Was Viral's wife just named fucking wife? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Was his wife just fucking named wife?
Realize Hajimari no wa Atarashi Jidai wo. We got a sunrise burning like the fire. I don't remember the name. I'm sorry.
Either. Excuse me, sir. Just because I wear jorts does not make me a monster. The scorpion tail makes me a monster. Sorry, sir. I'm stealing all your meats. I'm robbing this Arby's. You no longer have the meats. Only I have the meats. Run! Run before the Arby's cops find us! Run from Arby's police! I have the meats!
Oh my god, he wants to kill you! Sono, get away from him! Bad touch!
He's
Bad
like...
stranger danger! Look at that face. He's like, he's doing the anime. You know the anime thing where like the fisheye lens?
Yes!
You know? He's like, I must execute her. I must have her jugular veins.
I love that he's like doing this, and I'm just standing there. I can absolutely hear him, and I'm just like, this is fine. This is fine. You can try and murder me.
I feel okay with this.
Look at these women drinking their coffee in sync. These ladies are married. This is what marriage looks like. You wear differently colored versions of the same outfit, you get the same haircut, and you drink your coffee in sync with one another. That's what lesbian marriage looks like. No, I don't want to become famous. I just want to be hot. Oh no, what's going on at Game Freak? Who's freaking the games? I didn't exclude legendaries from like the normal randomization because I thought it would be funny. And I was right. I was completely right. Like we're just doing gacha, except I don't have to pay any money for it. I paid the money for the game, and then I can do as much gacha as I want for free. Like, it's the same, like, it is! It is! This is literally just doing a gacha. That's all this... Okay, gamers, we're back. I just want to check something real quick. I don't care. Just show me... Admin... I can't see anything with this. Docs, ads manager. Okay, it reloads properly. I need to look at my ads manager later because it ran more than 3 minutes of ads and I don't know what's up with that. There she is. Hello, ma'am. The Arby's police are a classic. I'm still trying. I got a second villager, for the village around my base, but I don't know if we can breed villagers on our server. So I may have to do more work getting all the shops filled up. I hear you've done us the service of burying a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Isambard when next you see him. You seek knowledge of missing Drybone inhabitants? It's true I'm closer to the people than any other of the Order. I confide in them, and they in me. When they wish to speak to their keeper, Thal, I am the medium through which they do. Man, so you've got a grasp on Thal's balls, then. Should I learn anything pertinent, I'll be sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marquise would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, he seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the Church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense at his conduct. I must have words with Marquise soon. Man, don't worry about Thancred. Thancred's a bitch. In the thrall of Thal's balls. Yeah. Oh, you raided! Oh my god, was I at break? I'm so sorry. Drez, thank you for the raid. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I didn't even see because I'm not paying attention. But thank you for the raid. How far did you get in the patches? How much did you do? I know you saw Gosetsu and Yotsuyu. I don't know how much you know about what's going on there. Okay, we're going back to Camp Drybone. Didn't patch, did machinist to 50. Okay. She makes such noises. Thank you, Solus. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Solus? Hi, Thancred. Currently trying to do Ultima's Bane, but it's... Oh, God. Oof. I'd say queue in with me, but I'm on a different data center now. A pleasure, my dear Isambard. The name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons and why. I, too, spoke with Ungust more times than I care to count. I'm so sorry, Thancred. There seems to be some truth to this notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those in service to the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance, abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take the pious unawares than she who takes the confession? The good sister Arkan herself. Arkan? She wouldn't. She couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend, and you would be wise to keep an eye to this rose. Thancred, can you just say words? You're not as bad as Urianger, but, like, I know why you two are fucking later on. Still, the Lich Keeper, Marquise. I'd swear to the 12 I've seen that face elsewhere before. Soul's over here like, me too, and that doesn't bode well. Soul is over here like, yeah, he looks familiar to me. And that's a problem. Because I don't know anybody in this country. Oh my god, that thing is ugly. Sister Arson, it cannot be, though she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own, and it's not uncommon to see her speaking to the children, but no, it could not be she, could it? I grow weary of these suspicions. I know there is one child in particular that she's fond of. Pray, seek out the boy, Solus, and see if you cannot glean something from him about Orson's activities. The degree to which these random people are willing to trust this weird lion woman, who is clearly not from Eorzea, who has the same name as the Garlean Emperor. Like, she's clearly not Garlean, but... Where the fuck am I going? But man, there's reasons why I want to get Solus through the expansions, because I think that's where, like, the really interesting backstory conflicts will come in. Like, Stormblood and Endwalker are gonna be real interesting times for her. Shadowbringers also, because that's where, she'll, like, actually get to see Hrothgar doing Hrothgar things. Hello, sir. Don't mind me. An uncombed urchin? Mood. Big mood, lad. Please help. Sister Orson went out all on her own and hasn't come back. How'd she beat me out here? She always reads to me right here about Thal and the Order and the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it, but what if the monsters outside hurt her? Please find her. Yeah, okay. If you say so. Me and this weird-ass ferret'll go see what's going on. Bow wow wow bow wow! That's an adorable Lullifell name. Hey girl, you good? Girl, you good? You okay? You're the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. Seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with the child? Yes, well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It's a ring given to him by his mother before she passed. I'll see it safely back to him. Okay, girl. If you say so. Don't know what you were doing out here by yourself. You probably could have asked this Lullifell to come help you. You probably would have. It would have been fine. Wouldn't have needed me for it. Yeah, girl, are you good? Like, morally? Actually, can I take this back to...
Aha!
Hello.
Nobody expects the Panda Inquisition.
Can I take this back to... Yes, okay. Good. Oh. Oh, okay.
But
We're being
figure since
chocoboed.
I figure since I'm sitting here anyway, like, I don't know. May as well keep you company.
Yeah. I'm just vibing. Solus is
Oh.
doing things.
Well,
Trying to lay low and not be noticed. Hi, Kixie.
Space Kitten the Elder is trying to level up her warrior by doing the hunting log that I completely forgot about.
Yeah.
Space
Vibes.
Kitten the Younger is still in containment. Kixie, if you want to let Callie out, you know, then like run up here and like sit on your phone or something. Because that way she's not trying to climb all over my desk.
We did it! We made it back here.
Elder is in my spot. Ah, I see.
There he is. Sister Arson was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. Gods forfend. I will secure a room at the inn for her should she require any rest. Searching for the mementos of orphans and risking her own well-being in the doing, no less. Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thancred would have us believe. Yeah, I don't know. Thancred says things sometimes. Thancred's just like this. It's fine. I'm sorry. I'm not responsible for him. I don't go here.
I don't know, fucking rogues, man, you know?
He's just like this. I am well glad I reserved that inn room for Sister Orson. It seems she has received greater injuries from her attackers than she initially let on. Thankfully, she is expected to make a full recovery. But now, on to the matter at hand. Thancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he'll be waiting at the Amalja encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances. I don't know why Thancred acts like he knows me.
Maybe he just recognizes your name from somewhere and doesn't quite realize it's not you he's thinking about.
Well, the person that she has the same name as, definitely not who he would be thinking of. Oh yeah, do that somewhere in the Discord. Make a Minecraft thing in the Vibio Gems form.
I think we already have a Minecraft thing somewhere.
In
somebody else's realm.
I don't... Well, one, I don't go to other people's areas of the server.
Fair.
And the Minecraft server that we used to have, doesn't exist anymore. Like, the Minecraft thing that Toxem was doing, doesn't exist anymore. So, just make a just make a Minecraft thing in the Vibio Gems form. Probably need one in there anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's a good spot for it, isn't it? We can do threads here.
Ah, there you are, Souls. It's why we have forms.
Yeah.
There you are, Solus. So good of you to come. I don't know what voice I'm doing for Thancred. Indeed, I've heard all about Sister Orson. Isambard said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. Yeah, I don't know, bruh. Maybe you shouldn't just, like, say shit. But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Whilst following Sister Orson near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amalja caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let us say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear Solus. Don't call me dear. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? Yeah, sure. Have me do it instead of you with the knives. Whatever, Thancred.
Thancred, but no Thancred.
Now I gotta fight a bunch of dudes.
Probably a fucking quest idle in this game, but with my luck.
Probably? I don't remember all the quest names. But the localizers have a lot of fun with them. Like, right now I'm doing Amalja Wrong Places. I love this game.
Oh yeah, or, you know, the Sunken Temple of Karn is... Or, the Sunken Temple of Karn Hard is the Wrath of Karn.
Yeah.
I've seen Star Trek.
Queer Leaflet? Did I write this?
Is it about you?
It might be.
Is it a personal ad?
I have to show Thancred the Queer Leaflet. Thancred is...
It's the MLM Queer Leaflet.
Yeah. We gotta prep Thancred for his dad arc.
Oh god, that's right. He gets a dad arc in Shadowbringers.
Yeah, him and Urianger become dads together.
I knows Urianger, because, like, in the trailer, he's got, like, baby Minfilia, but Urianger and Stola are together. Obviously not that kind of together, because, like, Y'shtola has taste. And
yeah, well,
standards.
Y'shtola's also... I was gonna say Y'shtola's a lesbian, but there's also a dude in Shadowbringers that I kind of ship her with. No, Urianger goes through his slut era in Shadowbringers, and I love that for him. Well, did anything tickle your fancy? Yeah, this Queer Leaflet. There's a gay club nearby, I guess. This leaflet. See the wealth of Null to the hands of your children. Looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though, atrocious, is it not? And these bits about Naldthal seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the Order penned this. Pray, take this to the inn at Camp Drybone. Let us see what Sister Orson makes of it. Oh, now I've just got the Naldthal theme in my head. They have a song. It's very good. You mean like a Minecraft skin? I don't know. Why are you asking me? I'm not gonna stop you. You don't need my permission. Oh, yeah, I don't think we have a G'd thread in the Toku forums, so go ahead. I don't think we have one in there, so... if there isn't, go ahead.
Yeah.
I love talking about my boy.
Yeah.
My son.
If there is a G'd form, co-opt it for your own uses.
Yeah, I don't think there is one, though.
No, there probably isn't, but, like, you know, 0.1% chance that I forget something.
Yeah, if there is, use the one that's there. If there isn't, feel free to make one. Oh, there she is. My savior comes again. To what do I owe the honor this day? I'm making sure that Thancred isn't harassing you. Oh yeah, I'd want to invite you to the queer party. What is this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the order, of that I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the order to deceive people? Yeah, probably. That sounds like something that would happen. The plot thickens, Solus. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There's no doubt an irony in there somewhere. But I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how to best handle this. For now, tell Isambard what we have learned here. We? What is this we shit, Thancred? Yeah, okay. Yeah, feel free to make one then. Thancred, you didn't do shit.
Thancred tuxedo masking his way through Realm of Morn.
More or less. Posing as a priest, to think. These troubling notions aside, it's gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Solus. I'll keep my eyes and ears open, now more than ever. Yeah, I'm level 21 now. I'm so powerful.
I'm just gonna throw this out here. 65 minutes in queue for Ultima's Bane.
Oof.
I'm not dealing with this anymore.
Oof, I don't know why Ultima's Bane is, has such a long queue.
I don't fucking know. No,
Wonder if just people are traveling today, so not a lot of people are on?
maybe. But, like, where are my Canadians at?
I don't know. I'm afraid I've not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp given me cause to doubt them, but unless we can identify the culprit, and soon, more innocents will fall victim.
I thought you were gonna say that I'm afraid I haven't seen any Canadians.
Maybe, oh yeah, it is, fighting people in the stores. They do have Black Friday up there.
Ah.
Do not despair.
That seems weird.
Yeah, gotta get down on Friday. Yeah. Our suspect has been posing as a priest using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Solus and me serve like by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. Thancred, I am impoverished. Thancred looks so well moisturized and unbothered. Yeah, he hasn't gone through it yet.
Also, Techno, got a throwdown on Friday. Like, it's time for hockey fights.
No, gotta get down on Friday. That's the meme.
Yeah, I know, but, like, since it's Black Friday, it's got a throwdown on Friday, because you're going to just be in a fight. No matter what you do, you're just gonna be in a fight on Black Friday.
I'm not. I don't leave my fucking house. I hate Black Friday.
Fair.
I dare hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in a battle, but I can supply the garments for the disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs as long as you don't mind the smell and the stains. These will serve very well. You have my thanks. Listen, Solus. So to lay the foundation for our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Isambard has lent us and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. Thancred, I am impoverished. I'm a non-Garlean who was born in Garlemald. Thancred, do you know the shit I've been through? I preach the teachings of Azyema, the warden. Hast thou come to partake of the honey of her wisdom? She is pretty hot, so I will listen. Azyema is the keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want for naught till the end of days. Azyema is pretty hot. She do, have them vibes. And you are? Another refugee by the looks of you. The immortal flames have neither work nor coin for your like. Be gone, and see to it you don't make a nuisance of yourself. Sir? I have teeth, and I will bite. Damn. You okay, bro? Oh, he hella drunk. He not good. He's not okay. And I was just about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, but we don't have any openings. Now get out of here so I can finish my story. Damn. Okay. Jeez. I'm just vibing. I'm just vibing, bruh. Getting stuck on geometry.
What is it? God's not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomsoever you like. Why don't you keep with your own kind out by the muddy pond of yours at Drybone?
Damn, girl! The fuck?
Girl, racist.
Jesus! What the fuck, ma'am? Hey, ma'am, what? Oh, I remember this last one being annoying to find.
Space Kitten the Younger has found me. She's so small and warm.
You baby.
Mm-hmm. She's like less than 4 pounds.
There we go.
Just the smallest kitten.
Greetings, good madam. Is there aught I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Mayhap you should rejoin your fellows out at the pond north of the Sandgate.
See, now that's fine. That's fine. Ma'am, you were very polite. Thank you. Hey, Thancred, why aren't you dressed in this bullshit?
Look at his hair care routine. Clearly he has money.
Another girl! Hello? Oh, no, wait, are you... That's a male Aura. Never mind. I thought that was a female Hrothgar. You have quite a knack for being a nuisance, Solus. The camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrants. Thancred! Thancred!
Useless.
Thancred! This is why you end up in the situation you're in, Thancred!
Do we mean Rome Reborn situation or something after that situation?
I mean Rome Reborn situation.
Yeah.
And though we were
Yeah.
unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate, to the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place, rather ideal for spiriting away helpless souls.
Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise. I don't know how this is a disguise. I'm a fucking, like, 6-foot tall cat lady with horns. There aren't a lot of us out here.
You just look like a Jack Mikote. People don't know the difference.
That's true. There's not a lot of Hrothgar.
How the fuck do I get out of here? Where the fuck am I?
Solus out here like, I didn't sign up for this. I don't need to cosplay being poor after all of the being poor that I've done in my life.
But you do need to cosplay being locally poor. Like, I think Broke Garlean has a different look to it. Probably not as well suited for the desert either.
Probably. Oh, good. Thancred, you've dressed for the occasion. A fine evening for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? Sure, Thancred. You look absolutely smashing, Solus. Positively dressed for deception. Yeah, you too, buddy. All that's left then is to wait for our quarry to appear.
Just be careful with the pointy ends of your knives, Thancred. You don't want to poke your eye out.
Oh, you poor unfortunate souls. This is no way for men to live. No way at all.
I am not a man, sir.
Who are you? What do you want? Be at ease, child, for I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Naldthal, and I come to offer you succor.
Is this who I think it is? Is this bitch?
This leaflet bears the teaching of Nald. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury.
Ooh.
We're in danger.
A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline.
On account of that atrocious performance, you would have made a god's awful mummer, Ungust. Oh, this isn't the guy I thought it was. What? How'd you know? You bastards tricked me. Please don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. From what?
Is that so? Do continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there, if not born. Some moons ago, the Amaldur raids began. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm and plunder and pillage at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew, and so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Amaldur in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands, outrageous ones. Demands? Of what kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted the schedule for the crystal shipments from the Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people, so I posed as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to the Amaldur. I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence? You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you're not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak. It was good. What did you say?
The coin was good, I said. I could sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes, and not even see a fraction of what the Amaldur pay me. You sacrificed innocence so you could line your own pockets. Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your... Oh, damn, where did I come from? Just fucking walked in behind him. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, then blame yourselves or the gods. Ah, not you again. Yeah, bitch, it's me. Were you the one leaking the Immortal Flame's patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out. No, I know nothing about that, I swear it. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth, but no matter. There'll be time enough to learn the truth. He's just a bitch of a man. Solus, be a dear, and take word of these developments to Minfilia, would you? Yeah, okay. I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. Yeah, I don't need to watch you torture him, it's fine. The abductees are still out there somewhere. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. Okay, so we're coming up on Ifrit. We're getting there.
Gilgamesh is dead.
Hey, yo! Greg! Greg! My man! Can I put normal clothes back on before I go see Minfilia? I don't need to see her looking like that.
Honestly, at the very least, like, a nice navy blue is always a good look. Like, your clothes aren't completely ugly.
I mean, this is mostly, the navy blue is her fur.
Okay.
The rest
the
of this
tank
is
top and the
base,
pants.
that's like base Hrothgar gear.
Okay, so you finally got a glamour?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I went and unlocked glamour off stream. To put a combination of... I know the top is the base Hrothgar gear. I forget where the rest is from. Just
I mean, you could always check
various
with your,
things.
yeah, you got always check, but yeah.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, and you got you got your next Lancer quest to do.
Yeah. I'll do that when I hit a point that I can't continue MSQ.
Fair enough.
I'm extremely lazy about doing job quests.
Yeah, I am neurotic about doing job quests, which is why I'm shocked that somehow I had my level 58 bard just not done yet.
I did all of my warrior job quests recently. My warrior is level 70. I was still at the level, like, 45 job quest. I just don't do my job quests. I don't know why I'm like this. Yeah, I'll either do them before when I can't progress, or before I have to go into Ifrit. Because I might get a skill from it. Hey girl, what's up?
Welcome back, Solus. I'm pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along.
Getting along is a strong word for it, but sure.
I see. You've done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Amalja will know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done.
Oh, level 18 weapon coffer. Hell yeah.
Though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. That you might take to the field suitably prepared, I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Munimix Bubblypots, and he is a scholar of no small repute. Munimix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Munimix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Munimix and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Munimix is ever to be found at his camp in central Thanlin, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke and the way will become clear.
I'm gonna learn about materia, and then never use it.
Except for some crafting quests.
Nope. Materia is unimportant unless you are doing high-end bullshit. And I refuse to make the effort. I don't do, savages. And you don't need it unless you're doing savage. It's probably good if you're doing high-end, like, current extremes. But fuck that. Yeah, like, I have never required materia. And I refuse to learn which ones I need. So I cannot find anything that will give me a simple answer as to what materia I should be melding. So I refuse to learn. Psh, shh. Who is Uplander come to tentering of Mutamix's bubbly pots? Who is? I love the goblins so much. Fighty Tool drinks in airy self. When full of airy self, Fighty Tool changes to stony shine. Name of materia. If materia join with other Fighty Tool, then Big Eyes! Fighty Tool gains power of airy self. No idea what this man is talking about. Oh no! I haven't played Balatro in a while. I should play again. Munimix is reckoning
Never
that
played Balatro before.
Balatro's so good. Oh my god. It's cards. It's poker.
Yeah, I know it's a poker roguelike. I'd never touched it. I feel like I definitely should.
Because I have access to Suri's Steam library, I didn't have to pay for it. So, I just started playing Balatro at one point. Yes, tongue flaps reach ears of Munimix with fastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings Fighty Tool to Munimix, yes? Fighty Tool is unstrung as Eating Tool. Make good teachy show of power of materia. Oh, I can't have Balatro on my phone or I would never sleep again. If I put Balatro on my phone, I would literally never sleep again. I have Free Cell on my phone, and that's enough for me. The Materia Master. I did get to do a temple in TCG Pocket today, though. Now, Eyes of Uplander point at Fighty Tool, yes? Materia join with Fighty Tool. Fighty Tool gains power of materia. Fighty Tool reborn. Here, Uplander, take Fighty Tool to Minfilia. I love goblins so much. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric constituents from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them.
Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond, that being measured how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. When you attach a piece of materia to gear, you imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Minimix turned that dagger of yours from summit as would have struggled to cut steak into a weapon worth wielding. Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia? Then Uplander best fill brain case with knowings of crafty making. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learny ones of Mudamix. I'm not doing any of that. This is an alt. She is not going to be doing any of that.
Oh, Sona, have we talked about Gabu yet?
No, we have not. We have not. About how
Gabu.
the boys were damn, the boys were homosexual. Damn, that was a very gay episode of Gav.
Space Kitten the Younger, please stop. Okay, never mind. Go back to tickling the back of my legs. Never mind. Got claws.
Oy.
She's got teeth.
Oh. She got that baby energy.
She does.
But oh my god, the bit where Honto pins Shoma to the table and I'm like, damn, you boys just gonna go at it? Oh god, I don't know. I feel like it's equally likely to be either of them, is the thing. The concept of, and like, I feel like it definitely could happen that one of them would die and the other has to carry on, but that breaks my heart.
I think it'd probably be the girl, just because she has slightly more personality. Insofar as she uses the pronoun ore, which as a lady is not a thing.
Yeah, I mean, it is, but it's really interesting that she uses it, because she is not the kind of lady you would expect to be using ore. Does the other one also use ore? Do both of them use it?
I can't remember what he uses.
Because if he also uses ore, that would make sense as to why she uses it. Because they kind of see themselves as two halves of one whole. So I could see them both deciding as a unit to use ore, but if he uses something else, that's extremely interesting. Because again, she is not the sort of lady you would expect to use ore. Because ore is a very, and you know, I'm explaining this to everyone. I know that you know what ore means. But ore is a very, like, hyper masculine, pronoun. Like, Lango would use ore. Like, there's a reason Momotaros uses ore. There's a reason it's Ore Sanjo. Ore is, like, hyper masculine. Where, like, if you have a lady using ore, she's generally more of a tomboy. Like, I'm trying to think of a good example of, like, a girl in Rider who would use ore. Yeah, like Schwarzenegger masculine. It is like the masculine pronoun. Like, Again, I'm trying to come up with an example of a lady in Rider who would use Ore. But I don't know if they've let a lady get that, kind of that masculine? Ghost. I could see Nico using Ore, because she's, like, in a very masculine space as a gamer. Now it is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray speak with me when you are ready to begin. Sky! Hello! Hello! Thank you for the resub! 30 months! That's almost a year. Damn. Okay, let's get that in there. Get that equipped. Up, I think we're heading to Ifrit. Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ngust, the false priest. He's revealed that he's due to meet with the Amalja to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amalja responsible for the abductions. And so they mean to have Ngust attend as planned. As the Amalja are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provide it to them, Solus. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able, which is going to be after I fight Ifrit. Until such time as he does, you'll be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me to tell you save some for him. Such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. Well, thank you, Minfilia. It means nothing coming from Thancred, but it means a lot from you. When you've made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. He's supposed to be like, right? Where is he? Is he inside? Oh, he might be in here. Yeah, there he is. Hello, sir. I've got a pointy stick and I've come to do violence. I can see Akiko from W using Ore in a gag moment. Yeah. Because, like, Akiko wouldn't present herself as masculine. Oh, shit. I didn't even notice I had ads coming up. We'll just vibe for a couple minutes. But yeah, I didn't, like, Akiko wouldn't present herself as masculine, but I could see her using Ore in a gag. Oh my god, what's her name from Kiva? Megumi. I could see Megumi, using Ore, as a form of intimidation. Because, like, Megumi also doesn't present herself as super masculine, but she does present herself as intimidating. So I could see if she wanted to intimidate someone, she would use Ore. But I don't think they let ladies in Rider really be the kind of girl. I honestly, Renge is, I think, the closest we've gotten to a girl who might actually use Ore.
Okay, the brother uses Watashi.
Oh, that's very interesting then. That is very interesting. Because Watashi is generally pretty neutral. So to have him using, if he was using Atashi, that would be hyper interesting.
Let me go back in.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, are you sure he's not using Atashi instead of Watashi? Because Atashi, that would be statement making.
I think it's Watashi. 4 minutes into or 17 minutes into episode 4 if you want to listen.
Okay, yeah, let me take a
Like
quick
17:15.
Let me take a quick pull at that.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 4.
About 17:10, 17:14, and a little between there.
7. Okay. What is my shit doing? Oh god, I don't think my computer liked that I opened VLC. Is the stream frozen for anyone, or is that just my OBS being weird?
I think it's frozen.
Oh jeez.
But like we're frozen. The game can still see idle animation. Like oh nope.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Are you sure it was... I think it was the girl that used Watashi there.
What?
But she said Watashi Tachi. Yeah, cause she has the bow.
Let me hold on. No, that's yeah, black hair on the left, white hair on the right with the bow and the dress. That's Jeeb. That's the boy.
Oh. Okay. Hold on, let me... I have to figure out some shit with the stream.
Mm-hmm.